All right, so we're gonna talk about this shock that Lil Nas X and also I'm gonna put the link on there that on those on Good Friday I did commentary about the Satan shoes and Montero video. So go ahead and listen to it on my podcast and I put the link at the bottom. So we're gonna talk about Lil Nas X Montero connection with Miley Cyrus her shoes, the Satan shoes. And the real reason why I'm bringing this up because no one's not watching this. Okay, so you're like 2019 or 18, I believe, and I know that was her because we got rid of Miley Cyrus. Like those was upset how she left the hip hop scene from Hammertown to the hip hop scene, twerking on what's a Bird Lies guy name? Oh Jesus, Blurred Lies. Robin Thicke, at the MTV, and then also to her in her fight against Nicki Minaj, like the argument they had. And so, anyway, it was 2018. Yeah, this before because when I got on my 40th birthday, and I never heard the song. I remember hearing it, but I never paid attention to it until I was at Starbucks. It was this year, right? It was this year, last year. It was last year, and and so the song I like is "I'm a Witch." I mean, it is kind of blasphemous to say that, but the part of the part of the song, "Don't fuck with my freedom." Yeah, I'm nasty. I'm evil. Okay, so when I heard something, she's playing around, and I like the song because it said "Don't fuck with my freedom," right? Yeah, I hate when people fuck with my freedom. Okay, if yeah, I do get angry when people fuck with my freedom. Okay, including my own folks. Okay, so that's you get my point. Nah, okay, my freedom's more important. Okay, so when I heard about her liking and wearing the Satan shoes that Lil Nas X was trying to promote it at first in wasn't NBA. It was Nike was trying to stop this and then turn around and start sponsoring it. Somehow I heard, I'm not mistaken. Mm. Next thing you hear, my Cyrus wearing it and supporting it, and I'm like, wait a second. Oh my god, this is a girl from a Southern Baptist upbringing. And I'm an ex Southern Baptist, became Catholic. Okay, so this is Southern Baptist upbringing. Her dad is from the South. Dolly Parton is her godmother, okay, and Dolly Parton has old fashioned Christian values from the Southern Baptist Convention. And Miley Cyrus, before her leaving Hannah Montana, and people was criticizing, it can't be tamed. Then they found her twerking or giving lap dance to an older man. This is like the Pizza Gate, R. Kelly, Jeffrey Epstein, Charlie Sheen, Harvey Weinstein. What's the other? Chris Stokes. I mean, I write about here, the sex abuse scandal, Adam Bonnet who grabbed Terry Crews genitals in front of his wife, Corey Feldman exposing people in Hollywood and scared to, and then turn around. Goons come after Corey Feldman. He goes against Michael Jackson. Okay, when he's trying to defend Michael Jackson, the Winfrey situation came out. Interviewing Wade and them. Okay, so why this? And what's the guy from the white guy from Nickelodeon that was there when Ariana Grande like look regular? Not that she looks pretty as a grown woman, but she um he was making her do like act like she's getting a blowjob. I mean, and the video is like you start seeing, like, oh my god, they made her do this stuff, and then sucking her toes and stuff. What's that white guy that was one of the shows on Nickelodeon that he was creepy? Okay, this is what I have to look at because I see why Miley Cyrus is wilding out. Okay, and acting crazy at a grown woman, but this is around when she came out with Can Be Tamed. Okay, I remember forget that, and I remember on EWTN because I'm a Catholic Christian. Raven Roy would not show the video, was criticizing it, and I remember the Mexican American lady who married to a white dude. She used to be on Real World. Okay, she's a very conservative guy. I think her name is Ramos. I forgot her name. Anyway, she's been on Real World back in the day, okay, in the 90s. And I think around the 90s or 90s or early 2000s, This is probably when Tammy Roman was on there, okay, from Basketball Wives. When she had the short hair, and she's part like in the two time of Tammy Roman from Basketball Wives. Anyway, around that time, probably late, I forgot her name. She's from San Antonio. She married to a Caucasian white man, and she's very conservative. She was on at the time my Cyrus had to change it from Hannah Montana and to now she's 17 years old. And I remember watching Can't Be Tamed, and I'm like, I do see at first, I'm for artistic expression, but then, you have to realize this is a 17-year-old girl. It's not a grown woman, and why would Billy Ray Cyrus let her do this? And then you find out that she's in some party, giving lap dance to a grown man, and she's not even 18. But let me let you know something, y'all. Okay, in my defending pedophilia thing, in California, they have a Romeo and Juliet law, okay? And this is where that you see this mess in California where there's grown people going with children, even with Jackie Chan's daughter, the white lady who will be a lesbian teacher to the Jackie Chan's daughter, and they found out that while she was saying her dad was homophobic and kicked her out, she was on the street and everything. Next thing you find out that her lover was her teacher when she was young. And this is the real reason why, because in California, I keep telling y'all this, that's why you hear about like a YouTuber was trying to talk to 15-year-old girls, one of Terry the King's supposed big brown skinned brother, forgot his name, and they found he was going after underage girls. But then in California, they changed the law. In California, I think it's 14 and up. If it's consensual, okay, they can get away with it. That's why Tyga was going with Kylie. Okay, gender. Okay, y'all get my point. And that's what people don't look at. And certain laws in certain states allow if the underage person is 18 or 14 years old, and they for these 14, because we about to bring this up because people don't watch the TV like I did back in the 90s. I'm a couch potato. So I was watching a lot of talk shows because I want to be a talk show myself. And when time to watch something like that, watch a talk show host or music, it was just for entertainment. So I wanted to be in that career. That's why I do YouTube videos because I want to be in that career. And the real reason why that I'm watching this, I watch anything about racism, teenage acting a fool because I was a teenager, teenage pregnancy gangs, celebrity gossip, the OJ trial, music and views, celebrities, the Slim Kathleen murder trial, and then also Michael Jackson, Janet Madonna, all this celebrity gossip, all this stuff. Okay, so who cheat on who? The talk shows back in the 90s were very great at that. Okay, Ricky Lake, Sarah Jessica Raphael, Monte Williams, Robert Rivera, Jerry Springer, Donahue, Oprah, Charles Perez, all these different, so what happened? What happened was on Sergio Raphael, it was this girl, it was a man, okay, Mexican American man, and his wife was on view for Latino woman, fine too. I don't know why he want her, but he was cheating. So they brought the woman, the girl, because the girl about my age at the time, because I was 14, 15 years old in the 90s, 94, right? 94. And this is not to be R. Kelly name, at least this is all stuff going on, which I'm not shocked because a lot of folks don't know. I know girls and that was going with older men when I was in high school. Okay, it's why I defend SP and South Park Mexican because people don't realize there were also girls who pretended to be adults. If they got the belt, put a lot of makeup on, wear clothes, and lie you're 18, 19 years old, going to grown men. That did happen. Okay, I don't feel what I'm saying. So when he brought SPM talking about, well, why you go with 13-year-old and wish you doing strip club? Well, excuse me, not 13-year-olds look like 13-year-olds when I was growing up in the 90s. I'm a man, so when I was a boy at 13, 13, 12, 13, and 14 years old, it was 1992 when I became 13, right, in August. 1994, I turned 15. Okay, 1993, turned 14. Okay, when I was in middle school, high school. Okay, and girls who were around my age group, when they got their big breasts and stuff, they was trying to holler at grown men. Us guys, we wanted to get away from being a little boy. You know what I'm saying? We was middle school, so we go chase after girls who like grown women. And they're like, nah, we want to talk to you. We want to talk to old men. And this is no shot because Superhead and what's the name? Superhead was screen staff. This was stripping at 17, 16 years old when her dad came out. Read the book, Confession of Being a Vixen. And bald headed, I call her bald headed hoe, Amber Rose was stripping at 15 years old in Philly. And so this is nothing new. You had girls going to clubs, not new girls. They got fake ID, went to a club. Of course, I like a little boy, so I couldn't go. Okay, of course I was tall, but I didn't have no facial hair. I still look. I only look. I'm 41 right now. So imagine me trying to go to the club at 17, 16 years old. So, officer, I am 18. I forgot my ID, man. Go home before I put you in juvie. Go home, call your grandma, grandpa. That probably would happen. So I'll be jealous of guys who got hair, facial hair, they look older, they can pass for 18, 19-year old, and then they're not. So I would just be like, dang, why I can't look like him? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know this. And people don't realize that because our generation, X, we grow up fast. We wasn't like the baby boomers, in still in childhood, you know what I'm saying? So it was different. We grew up fast. Me and us had kids young. You know what I'm saying? So and we're out there having sex, we were in gangs. Not everybody had to take care of ourselves. When our parents kicked her out, that was a generation that we had to grow up fast. So the people stopped thinking that the white lady, the white woman that was being saw by some big mama, was some 13-year-old that he met. No, he went to a strip club, thought that the 13-year-old who was 19 developed like a grown woman, and thought that she had a fake ID to get to the strip club, and the nuns on probably knew that to make some nasty greed, make some money because it happened in El Paso. When I was in El Paso in 2006, 2005, 4, 6 months in Job Corps, the white lady that owned the naked harem in El Paso, she was doing the same thing. She was getting teenage girls to work as strippers and also doing blowjobs, like they were doing prostitution, and they had credit card receipts. She had judges, priests, ministers, lawyers, police officers, firemen, like higher up people, besides blue card workers, and they was get receipts in the VIP room, and that's how she got caught because she was making. And when half the girls were doing, women was not of age, so they were actually girls, they weren't women. And so when she got caught, she went to jail for 20 years. So, oh Lord, because next couple of years, between years of her when she went to jail, when she was in the prison in El Paso, Cali, and my white woman, making hard. Please, I need to do a story about that. I've been trying to promise this story, but just trying to get more. I'm glad I didn't. I was trying to go to Jaguars. I was trying to be a morally Christian, Catholic Christian first, but in 2005, I stayed 1 week in Houston, came back. So I was trying to get the homeboys, about my, age. Most of, most of it was most adults. So, and I hate the fact that they mix sometimes the 16 or 17-year-olds with the adults who were over 21, over 18. And so the guys were mostly 20 something. I was 25 in job for the last age 24. So I said, well, let's get all the guys I know cool, and let's go ahead. I'm gonna get a hotel whatever because I can't drink, and get off medication, and so I can drink. Okay, because I had to be on medication by bipolar, when I was bipolar, so other being secondary medication for the whole time I was in job corps. I said, well, I'll get a hotel. I stopped taking medication so I can go ahead and drink. And let's go to Jaguars down the street. You know what I'm saying? Get a hotel. Stay there. And so I was trying to get this set up because I had money. I was working in a job corps, and also get money as a student. And I saved my money. I had Todd who asked me for some money. We're trying to be stingy, but dang it, just know how to save money. And there was times I would go to Jaguars. Jaguar, it was a strip club, like for George Leader and I-10. And I was trying to get the guys, let's go ahead and see some fine women, you know what I'm saying? And, Laffy Taffy. So actually, Laffy Taffy was big at the time, 2005. And I'm glad we go because, I'm glad for more reasons, but I'm glad if I would, many people tell me not to go to Foxy's. Foxy was nasty, got bullet holes and, what's it called? When you're pregnant, stretch marks trying to strip. I'm not lying. They didn't tell you about that. Foxy's on, was it Vicon, or one of those streets before you get to Southeast on the cross streets of the intersection of I-10. And I remember those days. Okay. So, but as for some reason, and I always see this either light skinned lady or she was Hispanic with long braided extensions advertising What's a Magazine, okay? And I kind of felt weird about something on that club. Not because she had braided extensions, it just there's something weird about the club. And next thing you know, that it was a strip club and it was owned by this white lady and she was pimping those girls. and half the girls were also not of age. So when people come tell me, "Oh, you used to be the pedophile of South Park Mexican Cold Square," I say, "Shut the fuck up," because first of all, you're in Texas. You're a person of color. These people, if you use race card in Texas, that's why I'm glad I have a clean record. People put dirty records in your color. It's not good to be in Texas, okay? And so most of us like for all that black and brown race that go on, all the acting, gangs and stuff in California and also New York as well. That when we got that here, but it's very controlled because it is a racist state. Okay, it's conservative. It's stolen from Mexico, from white from Protestant slave owners. Okay, and the Alamo. Okay, who went slavery. Who disobeyed Mexican law against slavery, okay, and the second place was part black, Spanish, native. That's why he remained slavery in 1839. Um, point is, he was killed. They still kept that law on slavery against slavery. The point is that Texas is very strict, and that's why a lot of people of color do not like myself. Like you never been in jail? No, I know the system. I ain't gonna say if I didn't. I know why would I want to go to jail? Period. And so SBM had a shady past. I'm not saying that he had, he was smoking weed and all that other stuff. However, he didn't fool underage girls. So I wish people stopped. He went to a strip club at 21 years old, like 30 years ago, okay, in 1990s. And next thing, you post a thing as adults at strip club. Now you're not looking for teenagers. And you see a girl, and she probably lied about 18 years old. They posted her as 18 so they can get money out of her. And the question I gotta say, where was her parents? Where was her parents? Because her parents, from no offense to Jordan, that's the baby mama's son from SPM, but your grandparents are responsible for your mom. And this man, they said that they found no evidence of the Latina girl who claimed he had raped her. And next thing, you find out that the mother, when everyone understand the mother, she was sleeping with SPM while her husband locked up while he was married. And so when as Baby Bash is correct, when we work at Del Pa's Records and they told DJ Flat this, Baby Bash is not lying. When she contacted calls SPN, she said, if you don't give me from Universal, and someone was trying to go after like Tom because it's doing Latin exposure, okay, exactly. And they trying, they got Ricky Martin, Jeff Lopez, and and Ricky Iglesias and all them. And they trying, Big Pun Fedro, also Big Pun Fedro and SPN did a song together as well. And they trying to go after this man. And, he was blowing up here in Houston. And then next thing, this bitch comes to him and say, excuse me, if you don't give me such money, I'm going to make a lie. But no offense to SPM, it was silly for him to to pick up her daughter and let her play with his daughter. Because that was an invitation for anyone to try to make a lie on you. And next thing she said she was raped, and next thing they found no evidence of it, but they saw him having a relationship with this white girl when she was now a woman, because she's about my age. And she was 13 years old at the strip club, and he impregnated her, and they thought that he was looking for underage girls, when actually he was at adult entertainment, and the club owner needs to be found. And we do a story on this person because they really let an innocent man go to prison, okay? And especially him being of color, being a Mexican American man, they put this ass in jail. When I say ass, I'm not making fun, I'm just saying it's out of anger, mad, because they saw that, okay, it's a white girl, okay? And, if it was Latina, they probably put them just because they want to collect more men of color, African Hispanic, to do labor work, prison, and slave labor. But the problem is that when it comes to white women being victims, or accused me, or whatever, they look at the white woman, and that's how it goes. I'm not trying to be racist, but that's why I'm not. Y'all don't know Texas, and those who are not from here, and don't know the case about everybody's defending SVN because we know the system here. And they knew as soon as they heard about the white woman having his son, and when she was stripping at 13 years old, people think that's not the way. Excuse me. Once again, Superhead, Black Spaniard, Black Puerto Rican, Black African American, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, Dutch, whatever, Welsh, whatever her mama mixed with her dad's African American, saying, not saying it's white, black, and Indian, American from here, ADOS, but her mother's from the Caribbean, and she's Jamaican, Puerto Rican, and Dutch, whatever, Scotch, whatever, in her background. and they, she was stripping and underage. And Amber Rose, bald headed hoe. She was stripping, okay, and underage. And then on Gene Jones, all these shows I watched, they had girls my age, when I was in high school, stripping, okay, and admitting it to the audience on these shows. So you cannot tell me that I'm making this up. None of the girls, they lied, went to clubs with grown men. Actually, one girl told me, like I said, what club it is, but I ain't trying to get my behind in trouble. But I always wanted to go to when I was younger. That it was girls. This the owner knew the family, and they would let the girls come in. This urban hip hop club. I don't want to mention the names, closed, but y'all probably know what I'm talking about. So it's about my age, born like 1980 something, 82, 81, something 79. She told me on the bus. She said, "Yeah, we went to club so and so in South Side. Okay, it's an urban club, and they knew the age of the girl and they come in there. So, and even Nas talked about this. Okay, Nas talked about, I know I can. Girl with 13-year-old for 12 year 13 get HIV. Okay, y'all just stop. Okay, can y'all please shut up and stop trying to tell me that I'm talking a lot of shit and I know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. If Nas mentioned it and other people, there are strip club owners who are very unethical and disgusting, who will get underage girls, runway teens, wherever, to do strip shows and lie to their age of 18. You're an adult and you're thinking you're going to mess with someone of age and they're underage and it's a setup. Do you understand? So please don't come in telling me that, oh, I would never be a nasty child molester. However, when you actually break down the case and dissect like a dog on frog in science class, you would understand why I say that, okay? Because I want to go by what's I research stuff. I like to go by the facts, and facts is not presented. I like to put it on my channel that people. I like to go against mainstream media and go, and bring something to the table that people don't talk about. I love that. It's being unique. It's beautiful. Okay, so that's why. So let you know. Let's go back to Miley Cyrus. When you hear these people in Hollywood, the law in those states like California have Romeo and Juliet law where the underage girl on Cyrus Raphael. This what happened. The Mexican American dude was married. Fine Latina he married to. Fine too. She was fine. Dang, I don't believe in no woman doing that to a little boy talking about me. But I was 14 years old. Dang, I would probably say in my head, if he want to mess with that girl being nasty, then you can come in because she's fine. She'll fine. Ooh, she'll fine Latina. Fine. And why would he cheat on her? Being stupid. Okay, so Sergio Raphael, what happened? Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. The white girl comes out. And the audience finds she's 14. This is New York, right? It's not California. And people in the audience like, why this man's not in jail? White mother of that girl says, I'm sorry, the California law say if they 13, 14 is consensual, they can't put her in jail. So, and it goes back to, because in California, in Chicago, with the arcade situation, but in, what's the T say, whatever, that was one of her YouTube channels, she talked about Marvin Gaye and Janice Gaye. Janice Gaye was a black Caribbean, black Cuban, Afro-Cuban, I think Scotch, or whatever she mixed with, okay? And she's the one who's my mama age. Because my mama was born like, what, 1930s or 40s? My mama born 56. Damn. Okay, same age is, what's his name? Bobby DeBoer, born 56. Who else? LaToya Jackson. Okay, 2 years after my dad. Okay. Marvin Gaye was dating Janice when she was underage. When she was into a foster home because her mother was white or something, okay? And, dad was listed as black, by her he's Hispanic too, okay? Afro-Cuban. So she went back to her mother, like at the Cyrus movement, right? And went to talk about her white mother. And she was a runaway child and she was in some home. And Marvin Gaye, she was a fan of Marvin Gaye. And there was a teenage love, and next thing, the teenage love actually became reality when he divorced his wife. So this is California now. It's not, and they had TCT, whatever YouTube channel. She talks about how they had all type of orgies and get high on drugs. And she said that Marvin Gaye, when it happened, when we got them, Janice Gaye, which is Nola Gaye's mother. That's the one who sued Miley Cyrus friend Robin Thicke, Alan Thicke's son, okay, in Pharrell, okay, for Blurred Lines, using Marvin Gaye's beat, okay, and sampling it, okay, without permission, and try to sue them, right? Okay. So no offense to Norman Gaye, but your dad had your mom doing all this stuff. They said Frankie Beverly. She said, God, dog it. They were smoking, doing drugs with Ike Turner. Woo! They were going a lot of details about Marvin Gaye. Lord have mercy. Now this is before R. Kelly scandal. Yeah, oh, okay. This is R&B King too, talking about Marvin Gaye. And I love hearing these stories because I grew up with grandparents, especially my grandma, who were religious, and she would tell me we didn't do all. I'm not saying her, but her generation didn't do all that. Y'all generation's worse. The world coming to an end. We didn't do all this stuff. Well, her generation, okay, my dad's and grandpa, okay, that generation were doing a lot of dirt. So shut up. Okay, and they hide it and then go to church on Sunday, okay, and try to act like that they serious, they're a moralist. But remember, I came out of wedlock, and that was through the sexual revolution, okay? My parents were not married, still not married, okay? So, stop. That's why this generation younger than me, are acting a fool because y'all fucked up, but now one minute. Six stop. Oh, they were white. Excuse me, brothers and sisters of African were doing what they white cousins, because none of us up here black, okay? We're doing what they white cousins were doing too, okay? I'm trying to keep it hush, hush, okay? And I like to hear these stories because I know we didn't do all that stuff. We didn't do all what y'all doing now. I love contradictions. I love contradictions, okay? Love me some contradictions because you probably didn't do it, but they in your generation were doing it. You okay? Because we had all this tea that Marvin Gaye, all these people, and then what got Marvin Gaye angry was when Janet slept with what's his name? Teddy Pendergrass before, and remember he got into. Remember, there's rumor has it that he killed his lover, the female, okay, from who's manager, and then for revenge, rumor has it that her people, someone that heard about the murder, even said Jesse Jackson, everybody was at the funeral looking at him crazy when he was singing a song about the woman who had this career that he was messing with. Now I love T say T, I love her channel, baby. She telling all T, and Terry Pendergrass, the reason why he got in an accident the Carson was a transgender in it, because I was here, the transgender was sucking his thing. Well, not just that, it was a hit on him for what supposed this is allegedly what he did to his female his manager, the lover that this career, but she was controlling. He didn't like that, and he was trying to get her killed. That's all I heard. That's all rumors. Now I'm not sure it's true, but I love hearing this because y'all tell us young people, well, I'm now middle age now, that y'all was innocent and we just a bad generation, and we doing all this disgusting demonic stuff. Y'all was doing it too. That's why we learned from our elders. Try to act all innocent and blame the young people for everything. No, many of us young people observe what our elders, our older people do, and do it worse than they do. That's what it is. So, but let's get back to the subject. Okay, so why I bring it up about Miley Cyrus? Because I believe that she's acting a fool because she probably was messed around in Hollywood, and same story come out, just like Bad Babies coming out exposing Dr. Phil's camp of her being sexual abuse and sexual harassment in the camp. Okay, for supposed to stop her from being Cash Me Outside Wild Girl, right? You gotta understand, there's a lot of that stuff going on in California, and that's why I'm bringing this up, because people are uneducated. Yeah, that's why you have all these teenage persons, children who are teenage but of age to consent to have sex with adults going on in California, because that law. And I remember that's what she said. The white woman said, the white girl's daughter, the white girl's mother said, excuse me, I can't put him in jail because because it's a consensual, because she's 14, whatever. Yeah, and the point is that lucky he wasn't in Texas, because he a brown man, okay? He Latino. Why he want that woman? I don't know why girl. Not because she's white. It's just that she's underage, and the lady you married, dude, was a fine Latina. She was. I'm sorry, you didn't want her. Dang. I'm not saying she go underage. Me when I was underage, but damn, shoes. I was very freaky in the 90s, so I probably had messed up, Lord forgive, probably had messed with that woman. Okay, if he didn't want that grown ass fine Latina, I probably been the side dude and been in California so she would not get in trouble. I'm not encouraging that. I'm just saying because I don't understand how these ungrateful men just leave these fine women they married to, and then they get these women who fast, but then they also go underage girls and boy. Why would y'all do that? Ungrateful. Don't go out to the altar with that. You ain't liking that woman. Don't go to the altar. Don't do that, please. Okay, when you say I do to God, you're supposed to be faithful. Okay, leave the kids alone. I don't understand it at all, but ugh. But that's what I'm gonna have to mention because my Cyrus was also like lap dancing. There was a private party, and they were saying she was lap dancing on one of the head people in the industry, and they had a video of it. I think on YouTube. I'm not sure, but I heard about it. And then that's when you see this wild girl, her twerking, her acting wild, like she's out of that Disney Hannah Montana, and now she's this. And the reason why I'm bringing this up about the Satan shoes stuff because it's a satanic for support Satan shoes and Nike actually co-sign with Lil Nas X. Y'all not looking at this, okay? The question I got to look at by Bill Ray Cyrus, okay? Because Mr. Ankle Breaking Heart, but when I was kind of, remember my side was born 1992, like Cardi B. My niece is about her age, okay? Yeah, but no, my niece is her age. We're born 92. Selena Gomez, my sister had my niece in 92, right after I turned 18. Not 18, I turned 13, excuse me, in 93. So that's the whole reason why I know this, because 92 was like, uh, no one else on her, speaking of the judge, can ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. But I love me some Lana Judge. I know she's conservative, and Angela is Democrat, but there's a no one else something. Her mother's getting sick. The mother judge, he's with the judge, together, and so that's why. Let me do a number two on the part two of this because I got a phone call. Bye bye. Have a nice day, y'all.